Now, if we give the kid something, I give the kid something. What do I give the kid? Subject, verb, the bicycle, das Rad. It's our direct object. That's a basic sentence. And now we are adding more information. To whom are we giving this bike? Okay? To the child. So what happens to das Kind? Das changes to dem. And if I say I give the ball to my child, then I have the possessive adjective, but the ending is still em. So, if we have a das word, it changes to dem. If you have an ein word, it changes to einen. Okay, and again, to dem means to the. And here it's to the child. Okay, so remember, if we have der and we say to the man, we have to add an em. The er changes to em. If we give something to the woman, the die Frau changes to der, er. If we give something to the child, das changes to dem. So der and das change to dem, die changes to der. All right. Down here I'm giving you a plural example. Now I am giving the men the balls. Okay, so again, subject, verb, direct object. I am giving the balls. Direct object. To whom am I giving the balls? To the men. All right, so what happens to the original die word in the plural? It changes to den. Okay. If you have the women, it changes to den. To the children, it changes to den. Now, if you notice, I wrote down the plural for die Kinder. What happens when we put it in the indirect object plural? Kinder adds an N. Frauen has an N already on the plural. Männer also adds an N. So, not only do we change the original die, marking the plural, to den, but we have to add an N to the noun. The noun. So in the plural. Okay. So what's the telltale sign of dative? M, N, and R. Okay. If we ask a question, to whom do I give something? What's the question word? The question word is wem gebe ich den Ball? To whom do I give the ball? All right, so that's the introduction into the dative case. Remember, you have a subject, a verb, and then you have two objects. You have a direct object, which goes to the end of the sentence, and you have an indirect object, which precedes the direct object. And in English, we would say, I give the man the ball, or I give the ball to the man. So we also have two different ways of expressing the indirect object in English.